Good morning, beautiful humans. This is Jody Lynn, biblical life coach and artist. For today, I'm going to take you a little further into the journey in the life coaching. Make it a great day. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about trauma and what happens to the human brain when we live in a state of not being safe. So we are designed to go to our primary caregiver as a child to get our needs met. If that doesn't happen consistently and with delight, we develop belief systems and thought patterns about who we are. So let's say I get to a season in life where I'm looking to step into something. I'm going to go into the faith world, the world of the Christian church. And so let's say I am finally in this place of I really need some help. And I've heard about these people that we go in there. And let's say I walk into this church and everybody greets me and says, hello, how are you? But it's all surface level greeting. And in that moment, I really am feeling like I just need somebody to see me, but I really don't know how to step in to have somebody to see me. And so there is a place in all of us right now that we need to understand. Y'all are failing people. If you're not willing to step into somebody's life and actually look and see who they are and what they're doing and what their behaviors are, and let's just stick with the church here. If people are showing up each week and the church doesn't know their name, the church is failing. You're failing. The foundational thing that Jesus did in many, many places, he stepped into really hard stuff with people. He walked up to the leper and he touched the leper's hands. He stepped into the space of the woman who was caught in adultery, and who knows really all the details on that one, because I'm sure there's a lot more to that story than we actually see. But he stepped into that place with her and he didn't condemn her. He just stepped into it and said, I see you. And then again, looked at all the people who were pointing fingers and casting fingers at her. And so people of the church, beautiful people who say you love Jesus, you're a little full of yourselves these days. And we really have to understand this place of, it's a hypocritical spirit to say, I love people, come into my community and come into my family. And then people are stepping into the doors of the church and you don't even mention their name. You don't see them, you don't acknowledge them. If they don't come in and say, I want to be a part of you and fit into your culture right away, you let them go. And you don't even acknowledge they're there. You're losing people because you're so stuck on what your system is supposed to look like, instead of looking at people and meeting them like the leper on the road. Go up to the ones who look like they don't want to be looked at or touched. It's a simple story. In this space, if we think that it's the person's responsibility to be known when you step into a church, you're wrong. There are so many places of domestic violence and abuse happening in families where one spouse or the other, you'll go to a church because it looks beautiful and it looks great and we're going to put on that pretty happy face, but inside you're dying and you're suffering. And in some cases, you actually might have the spouse who is the one saying, don't talk to anybody today. And so we have a silenced domestic violence situation happening inside the Christian church where y'all are supposed to be helping people. So really, church, kind of get over yourselves. Look at what's really happening and understand, what's my purpose here? What am I trying to do? Do I really love the people who look like they don't want to be loved? Stop with the excuses and the lies of the wall. It's just a lie, and it's just an excuse to not have to step into hard things with people. So I left church today feeling a little bit fired up. And so here I am today. I'm just letting you know, this is a direct place that we need to press in as believers in Jesus Christ for more. Stop with all of the stuff of the systems and the order and all of those things, and truly start looking at people for who they are, children of God. Whether they look like they're mad or don't look like they're mad, or they happy, or they put on a happy face and look like everything is great, stepping into people and just starting with, hey, what's your name? I'm happy to see you and I'm happy to know you. Can I actually bridge a gap to somebody who's desperately hurting? And it gives one moment of that trauma brain to say, I think these people might see me and I might have a chance for something more. Something for y'all to think about today. Make it a great day.